Help you? 8 hells. You look half frozen to death. You better come in. Warm up a little. Shut the door. It's freezing. Well, can I get you a cup of coffee and warm you up? You look new around here. You don't know what coffee is yet, do you? No. It's alright. Nothing to be ashamed of. It's relatively new, especially in this city. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only person in Thune who sells it, so it's not that unusual. People don't know what it is. Well, you might not know what it is yet, but I'm guessing you can already smell it. Maybe it was the smell that lured you into a place you've never been before. That smell that's rich and exotic and new, and yet somehow also familiar. The smell of secret warmth, of rich earth, of old wood, of toasted nuts, of peace. Sound familiar? That is the unmistakable scent of a freshly brewed cup of coffee. It's a warm drink, not like your ale or mead or anything like that. This one you can drink and still keep your senses about you. It's a totally new experience for most people. Would you like to try some? Sure. Yeah. First one's on the house. Don't worry about it. Let me get some of these grounds going, okay? Oh yeah, coffee is it's made from beans, actually. Well, they're called coffee beans. It's almost more of a fruit, almost. I don't know. It's something totally unique. Here, let me show you. Let me get some of these beans here. There. See? These are coffee beans. They're picked, dried, and roasted. And then, when it's time to brew, we'll take these and we'll grind them down into a very fine kind of powder. And then you brew them with hot water. And you can add milk if you want to. And that is where you get the coffee. Yeah. Give that a good smell of the beans there. Interesting, right? Something totally new. Yeah, when I first smelled that, it changed my life. I know sometimes people say that and it's all dramatic and probably not actually true or whatever, but I'm pretty straightforward. I don't say things without meaning it. And the first time I had coffee, it literally did change my life. See, I used to have a job completely different than this one. Adventuring, traveling, all those kinds of things. Your life is full of danger. But you kind of get numb to the possibility of anything else. Well, I'd been looking for a way out for a while, but I didn't really know what that meant. Until I stumbled across a cafe in Azimuth. Had my first cup of coffee. It was the first time that something made me feel a way that I wanted to keep feeling. And here I am, with some blood still in me, thankfully. Anyway, let me get you a cup. First one's on the house. Here we are. Freshly brewed coffee just for you. Now, like I said, it is hot, so, you know, sip it like you would a hot cup of tea or something like that. But I promise it's not tea. This one tastes like you're drinking the feeling of being peaceful. Anyway, I've blabbered enough. I'll let you try that on your own. So what'd you think of your first few sips of coffee? Good, good. I'm glad you like it. Like I said, first one's on us. Although we do also offer a version of coffee, but it's made with milk too. So it's just a creamy variation, really. That one's called a latte. So if you want, I can make that one for you too. Or you can keep enjoying your coffee there. Alright. Well, it's always next time for the latte. Now, you don't have to, of course, but we do also have, in my opinion, some of the finest baked goods in the city. Like I said, I'm pretty straightforward in what I say, so I wouldn't say something if I didn't believe it was true. I have a pastry chef, a baker, whatever you want to call it. He's a genius. He really is. Best baker in the city. Sure, yeah, we've got these amazing rolled buns called cinnamon rolls. But not just any sort of cinnamon roll. This one it's massive. It's the size of your face easily. All warm and sweet and sticky and cinnamony. Perfection. Really, truly perfection. Or we also have thimblets. They're these crunchy little cookies, biscuits. Some people call them cookies, some people call them biscuits. Doesn't matter. They're nutty and fruity. They've got some really good spices in it too. You ever heard of cardamom before? I hadn't either until Thimble sent me out to get it. But so it's this nice little crunchy cookie, and those are especially good if you dunk them in your coffee and then take a bite. Heavenly. Or another favorite is the moonlight crescent. It's this flaky, light, buttery pastry folded over, and in the middle is a decadent molten chocolate. You know what chocolate is? Well, that's a new experience too. It's, how do you describe chocolate? It's also that rich, creamy taste that you're getting from the coffee, actually. But this one is sweeter and more of a dessert. It's delicious. Anyway, all three of them are, in my obviously biased but very honest opinion, the best in the city. So there's really not a bad choice if you want any of them. Cinnamon roll. Excellent choice. I said that wasn't a bad choice, but the cinnamon rolls are particularly amazing. When Thimble first started serving them, we couldn't keep them on the shelf. Seriously, they sold out immediately. Now he's got a bigger oven, so he can make more at a time. But they still sell out really quickly. Lucky for you, though, there is one left with your name on it. Here we go. See, I told you it was massive. Nobody believes me. I said it's a massive thing. I don't make stuff up, alright? When I say it's massive, it's massive. And it is absolutely delicious. There. Look at that beauty. Grab your fork, too. There you are. Your very own giant cinnamon roll, the size of your face. A thimble original. Eat it slow. Savor it. It's a perfect addition to your coffee. Right? Exactly. Like I said, best in the city. So, are you from Thune? Just passing by? Alright, what brings you here? You visiting? Family? Business? I see. A lot of people come to this city looking for something new. You know, it's not everyone knows about this, but there are actually ley lines that cross directly under Thune. That's why I originally came here. Yeah, they're very powerful in magic. Again, not everybody believes in that, but they have a certain energy to them. Most people, they don't really know if they form where people congregate or if people congregate there because they're already there. But either way, it's energy that seems to draw people in. Especially this time of year. It's the perfect time for that. Close to the solstice. The days get shorter, the nights get longer. It's cold and it's dark. But it's also a time for reflection. A time to think back on the year that you've had. All the ups and downs. Be thankful for what you have and look forward to the future. I've had a lot of changes this year, I can say that. Yeah, this whole place, well, it didn't exist. A lot of elbow grease and a very, very talented carpenter named Cal went into this place. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for, especially as solstice gets closer. Now, you're actually in for a treat tonight. You came on one of the nights where we have a very talented bard that comes to entertain over in the dining area. Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to sit here and keep chatting if you'd like, but there's a fireplace, there's a little stage where he'll start singing soon. He's a good kid. Very talented. When he started here, he was, not very sure of himself, I can say. But he's really come into his own. Anyway, I won't keep you anymore, but I do hope that you enjoy your massive, amazing, heavenly cinnamon roll and your very first cup of coffee. Well, you want to get a good seat before the show starts. He has quite a few fangirls, I suppose you could call them, that come here to listen to him play, so of course you can hear him anywhere. He's got some sort of a magical device that amplifies whatever it is he's playing. I think it's some sort of thaumaturgy. I don't know, my partner Tandrew would be able to tell you more about that than I can, but it makes it a little bit louder. Not overly loud, but pleasantly loud, so no matter where you sit, you'll be able to hear it. Well, I hope whatever it is that brought you to Thune, that it works out. That you get some time to experience some warmth and peace this winter solstice season. Who knows, maybe you can come back later and try a latte next time, huh? We're always here at Legends and Lattes. Ready with a delightful pastry or a nice, wonderful beverage to encourage that feeling of peace a little bit more. Welcome to Thune. See you around.